Good grief. Good morning, everybody. This is something else of a morning. Holy cow. Uncle Pete, no morning here. 21-6 the net. We're checking in super early here on the Facebook live stream. Everybody, it's good to see you on the YouTube live stream. And of course, on 216 the net, 216thenet.com is where we're at here all day long, every day. And we've got, of course, Mary Catherine's Power Hour playlist here, 6 a.m. to 7 here with Uncle Pete in the morning. And right at 7:15, you've got What's in Your Loaf with Deacon Skeet coming up this morning. No clue what is happening with that show this morning, but I'm sure it's going to be fun. Meanwhile, here's something to get your blood going this morning, blood flowing. Get that energy up. There is no sleeping on the job this Friday morning. Ain't gonna happen. Wow. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Holy moly. Cookie Monster rock all the way Friday morning. There is no falling asleep this morning. By the way, if you understand any of what they're saying, let me know. It just sounds like Cookie Monsters. I mean, fun though, huh? Your head and drinking coffee at the same time is a little harder than it looks. If you know the words, sing along. Well, there you go. And welcome to Mary Catherine's Friday Morning Power Hour here. As always, 6 to 7 with Uncle Pete in the morning. I know there are tons of you out here who tune in every Friday morning, 6 to 7, just for this. Thank you so much. She makes all the lists all week long. She builds them, puts them together based on what you ask for. And because she does that, every Friday morning from 6 to 7 is hers. This is all the stuff she loves to listen to. This is Uncle Pete's wonderful wife of many years. Well, we're coming up on the end of August. We'll celebrate our 26th wedding anniversary. How about that? She was a metalhead when I met her and has never, ever changed that. So hope you guys have as much fun with this stuff as she does. And you're not falling back asleep. I guarantee you that. By the way, this is Demolition Hammer with Skull Fracturing Nightmare. The names are about as creative as, well, they're more creative than the music sometimes. I did not. It sounded like you started off that verse singing "Sacrifice Your Apple Pie." Then he lost me. Of course, I really would rather not sacrifice my apple pie. Like apple pie, as a matter of fact. I haven't had that in a while. Don't delay your bacon. I agree with that. Never delay bacon. Sing along. We used to have a drum set in the studio. Could have played along. Oh. Great lyric right there. One of the best all the time. It's hard to write that kind of stuff. Now we we've got the lovely fadeaway. Now that's interesting. Only in that most metal, or I don't know, maybe we'll find out today. A lot of the stuff I hear her play, and I do hear that quite often, it ends abruptly. There's not a lot of fadeaway in a lot of these heavy metal things, that's a little bit nice there. So, how are you guys doing this morning? And I've got that turned way there. You got a little echo there probably from me for a second. You having fun so far this morning? That's two songs on her Power Hour playlist this morning here from Mary Catherine on Uncle Pete in the morning. And again, this is what I hear when I drive up to the house most days, most afternoons when I get home. This is the kind of stuff that's blasting out of our house. And we don't have kids that would listen to them. In fact, none of our kids actually even like this kind of stuff. It's odd that the house blasting the heavy metal has two people who are to be fair, Mary Catherine's nowhere near her 50s, so but I'm well past it. So there you go. Anyway, let's keep it going. Up next we got somebody called Sepultura, and this is their song from their titled album, Beneath the Remains. Sepultura. I mean, the heavy metal band names, these things are, they're quite creative. I have no idea. Sepultura, is that even a word, or is that just something they slapped together? I'll have to look it up. Let's find out, shall we? But here we go. Beneath the Remains. Not above them, but beneath them. Oh, this sounds like it might be a metal power ballad. When they're going to get all meaningful. This is when they have some important stuff to say. Or they think they do anyway. Or maybe they don't. Okay, that was a 50-second intro. But here we go.
Not started by me, thinking the pricing of the movie night. Never told it out, never told about. This happens to me. Proliferation of people red, other than safety sword. Battlefield and trauma, not the me, on my wall.
Did he just say others say you have a juice sword?
Headlight.
Ooh, headlight. I'd go ooh if I had that as well.
If the remains run, what is meant for my future? You long today of life and death. Now life is begin, revelation upon the final hour. Set you late to everything so real. Next one.
I keep leaning into the screen like that's going to help me understand any of what they're saying.
I fight for myself, for you, for so long.
Oh, we're going faster now.
From your death to reach beyond that. Thank God, I build a nation. Hope for the future. It's already you so young.
That guy just learned that trick on the guitar, it sounds like.
insanity, fatality. You never want to feel what I felt. Mediocrity, brutality, and falsity. It's just wrong again. This is going. Body's back on my views. You're off the game of life and death. Now right to the end. Revolution, I'm gonna find a war. I said it makes everything so real. Whoa, whoa, at war. Whoa, whoa, at die. Be the story man.
Beef is in the mail. You can send beef through the mail. You get those Omaha steaks. Those are good. Of course, they didn't ask old Uncle Pete to plug them, but boom, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. There you go. Wow, that was so far this morning here on Mary Catherine's Power Hour, Friday morning. We've had the band Decide, Demolition Hammer, and Sepultura. And I got to give it to these guys. They really keep that going. They're juiced up. These tracks are, two of them were well over 5 minutes. The first one was 3:45. Takes a lot of energy to play that stuff that fast and to yell and scream that long. Hopefully their voices are fine. They probably don't do who knows. But up next we've got Slayer, which I have heard of before. Now, like a lot of these, I couldn't tell you who she plays all the time. I don't know the name of the bands. I don't know the name of the songs. But we've got Slayer. I have heard of them coming up. We've got Whitechapel. Don't know them. We've got Dimmu Burger. Dimmu Borgir. I wonder if that's one of the German ones that she plays now and then. But we'll keep it rolling here. We're having fun on Uncle Pete in the morning here. Friday mornings always Mary Catherine's Power Hour playlist. It is 16. No, it's not. It is 6:19. I am still working on coffee over here this morning. This has been one of those weeks. I don't know, man. I actually slept in yesterday till 4:30 in the morning. I fell asleep right here listening to the Gandhi stuff. You guys caught me on that. Interesting stuff though, and there's no way I'm falling asleep this morning. But man, I am feeling these early mornings this week for whatever reason. They're just kicking me right in the rear. But let's go ahead and just keep it up here, folks. Slayer. This is their Rain in Blood album. Wow. Okay. And Angel of Death is the name of the song. Well, how sweet. And they're going to get you going right away. Whoa! Wow, that dude could scream high. I'm assuming he's a dude. Maybe I shouldn't do that.
The meaning of pain, the way that I want you to die. Slow down, immense decay, shallow the cleansing of your life. Full sin, like how you wrong, stepped out, your life work, human minds, for the incident down, 400,000 more to die. Angel of death, march to the kingdom of the dead, sadistic. Searching of demise, sadist of the noblest blood. Destroying without mercy, developing the Aryan race. Surgery with No anesthesia, evil night pursue intensely. The fear, no use to mankind. Step down screaming out the die. Angel of Doubt.
Such a cheery tune.
Infamous. Watch out. Angel of Doubt. Fluid inside your brain, pressuring your skull begins pushing through your eyes. Burning flesh turns away. Destiny burning in your mind starts to boil. Freezing cold, cracks your lips. How long can you last in this frozen water burial? So together, joining heads. Just a matter of time till you rip yourself apart. Music playing out in the cartoons. Sifting ways to achieve the Holocaust. See the blood, very light. Smell your death as it burns deep inside of you. About to make as it bleeds. Pray for the end of your wide awake nightmare with the pain. Reach out for you. His face of death staring down your blood's running cold. Shifting cells, dying eyes, feeding on the screams of the music he's creating. Pathetic, heartless victims left to die. Rapid into the death, flying free. To the dead, march to the kingdom of the dead. Infamous, butcher, angel of death.
This one's gonna be a breath. Boom, boom. Wow, holy cow. This stuff is not going to let me fall asleep. I guarantee you that. And of course, it is right. Of course, it is. It always is. It's always a time. If we tell you the time, or if you happen to look at the time, there's never a time when it's not the time. But it is 6:25 a.m. here on 621. Good Lord. It is 6:25 a.m. on 216 the net, not 621, but 216 the net. Holy crap. I can't even keep my own station straight this morning. Woohoo. Uncle Pete in the morning, Mary Catherine's Friday morning power hour playlist. Hope you're having fun with it. I am staying awake this morning, that's for sure. We do have, of course, really quick, before I let the hour get away, we do want to mention, and I like mentioning these folks because they've been with us the entire run of the station's life thus far, and we're extremely grateful for that. And that is the Natural Therapy Wellness Center right here in McHenry, Illinois, 815-385-8190, McHenryMassage.com. That's where you're going to find them online. Now, after listening to a list like this, a massage can be a great way to pamper yourself. It can also help alleviate or sometimes even cure ailments or that stress that you deal with daily. Contact them today to speak with one of their certified massage therapists. Natural Therapy Wellness Center, 815-385-8190, McHenryMassage.com. Now, this kind of music, this actually relaxes Mary Catherine. It calms her way, way down. Me, it jacks me up, man. I have to cool down after I listen to her stuff. It does not calm me down. It really just kind of boom tosses me right out there. But hopefully you're having a good time. I know tons of you. Yeah, Steve, I see you over there. Hopefully tons of you are really enjoying this. I know that there's a lot of you that don't even listen to me any other day of the week other than Mary Catherine's Friday Morning Power Hour playlist. So I'm thrilled that you guys check in. I'm thrilled that you tune in. You're part of the 1.8 million people that we reach. Can you believe that? We're reaching 1.8 million freaking listeners here on 216 The Net, 216thenet.com. And again, you can go there, click listen live, hang out with us all day long, or you can download that app, of course. Oh, and we do have you covered for Droid users. Go over to Google App, the Google App Store. 21.6 The Net is where you're going to search for that. Just get it. It's free. You can download it, and you have a good time listening to us wherever you are. And we're going to go ahead and keep this going here this morning. That was, again, Slayer's Angel of Death. Next up, we've got Whitechapel, Let Me Burn. Well, you know, hey, if that's what you want to do, it's what we're going to let you do, I suppose.
The mouth of hell is open wide tonight.
Do you understand any of that?
You can't reason with a man who hates everything. I wanna see everyone in pain. I can't change all the ways we do now. All I am now is regret. A man is some castaway. All the woman of my dreams, all the money in the world, and the sweetest little girl. The perfect life, the American dream, will wither by insanity. What do I do? The things I do. I am an evil winner. What would you do if you were
Sing along if you know the word. I thought it was over. Well, there you go. That was a little something from Whitechapel called Let Me Burn. I didn't understand a single word of that. If you guys get it, if you understand what they're saying, shoot me a note. Let me know. Now, of course, you can always send your requests for stuff you guys want to hear. And I know all you guys tuning in today, you love this stuff. And that's great. I'm glad you do. I am so happy. And to tell you, Mary Catherine actually gets really excited when she knows that all you people are enjoying the kind of music she loves right along with her. And she is. It's funny. You would never know in a million years. She's the sweetest little thing you would ever meet. But this, for whatever reason, ever since she was super young, this kind of music it spoke to something inside of her. Me, I enjoy the music itself. But if someone's going to sing a song, I'd rather really understand the words. Now it seems like they're working really hard. They have something to tell you, something to say, and they're saying it in true earnest. They believe in what it is they're trying to impart, but they're doing it in a way that is completely, for me, all my brain hears is that that's all I hear. I don't hear any words. It just comes in and nothing filters through that for me. I don't. So it's sad. Whatever they're trying to say is lost on me, but hopefully it's not lost on you. Now, up next, we have one more song here for the Facebook live stream crowd, and then we'll be off because we're going to continue. We're not going to be off. One more for the Facebook live stream crowd for you guys here. And then you can hang out on the YouTube channel, which will catch the whole thing this morning, or 216thenet.com. And of course, you don't want to miss at 7:15 this morning, What's in Your Loaf with Deacon Skeet. A couple of guys making fun of the world and everybody and everything in it. So here you go. This is the Demi Burger. Daimu Borgir? Whatever. Here you go. Daimu Burger. I give up. Here you go. Ooh, it's dramatic. It's theatrical. You've got a whole orchestra going here. This is like adventure metal. More adventure. I feel like we should be riding a horse.
Still shrouded in mystery until your eyes above perception. All day of ignorance is in motion, continuing throughout generations.
Multiple generations. Let me be the one that will you from the seas and back into perfect accordance with a awesome nature.
The snake is victoriously today, but the snake is found. What is worse than not knowing? To live for is a birth. Different ways everywhere, waiting to be released the past. Hear my offering, the bastard sons and daughters. Share my sacrifice. Share my sacrifice.
Well, that was something, wasn't it? That actually, it seemed like through the course of that song, it played like 7 different songs. They changed the beat several times. They changed the melody several times. They had a full orchestra at the beginning. Couldn't understand a lick of what they were singing, but then somebody, and I don't know if it's the same person, came in with quite the lovely voice and sang a nice little tune there. I still had a hard time understanding some of the words, but hey, it turned out I might actually listen to that particular song again just to get a little bit more of a sense of it, because it seemed like that seemed like a big theatrical thing, and like that was a big adventure going on. And again, the name of that band was Dimmu, good grief, Dimmu Borgir. Dimmu Borgir. So however you want to say that, you're welcome to say it. I'm done figuring it out. Facebook folks, I really appreciate you hanging out with me for a little bit here on Mary Catherine's Power Hour playlist morning here on a Friday morning. We usually don't stream those on Facebook live because quite often her playlists are full of the words, which are not overly pleasant, but we don't restrict. We're not FCC regulated. We are ASCAP licensed, which means we get to play cool stuff like this. That's why you send your request to Pete at 216thenet.com. We'll look for them, get them out there, make sure they're covered under the license. We got almost 8 million artists and titles under that. So let us know what you want to hear. But sometimes she's got a lot of the foul, filth words here that your grandmother doesn't necessarily want to hear, unless she's just that kind of grandma. And some of them are, and that's really just fine and dandy too. But we hey, we don't. I don't like to edit. I don't like to bleep things out. If I'm going to play that kind of stuff, I want it to be the way the artist originally intended it to be out there and go. Anyway, come hang out with us over on the YouTube stream. It's streaming live right now, as it always does. 216 The Net on the YouTube channel, or 216thenet.com. Click listen live, hang out with us all day long, or get the app, the 216 The Net app, and hang out with us there. We'll see y'all a little bit later right back here on the Facebook live stream this morning, 7:15 for What's in Your Loaf with Deacon Skeet. We'll be back then. Everybody else who's hanging out with us here this morning, what are we going to do next here? Well, we're going to actually have quite a bit of fun, because coming up next, we have got, holy cow, who is this? Coming up next, we have Necro with their wonderful little ditty, Dead Body Disposal. Enjoy.
What happened to him? He got shot in the face, Lincoln.
Oh, there you go.
What'd you do that for? Did you mistake him for a rabbit? What do you want me to do about it? Sort it out. You're a fucking witch doctor. But you are a bad boy yard. Bad boy yardies are supposed to know how to get rid of bodies. I create the bodies. I don't erase the bodies.
Let's talk about dead body disposal. My proposal, take the corpse to the bathtub and drain the blood out of the bastard. Strip yourself new first so you don't get blood on your new shirt. And cut the fucking corpse up like a butcher to meat kid. And put the pieces inside trash bags. Those will be reeking like a fag's ass with flesh covered in leeches. And throw the bags away in various trash bins in different areas. This shit's hilarious. Nobody notices. Some asshole taking out the garbage. Who would know it's a carcass? Even if they were focusing, cause the plastic bag is dark hid. And even the nosy bitch wouldn't open it. It make no sense. And if you do it just before trash pickup, the body's hold away before it decays and stinks up. It won't be noticed, but literally tons of other shit, and your bag is in the middle, buried right under it. Especially if you double bagged it, your victim will stay a faggot in fragments, forever stagnant. Dead body disposal. For those that don't know what to do after your foes are killed, shit could get messy when the blood flow spills. You never know when you might need to know skills, and body disposal is no frills. Dead body disposal. Are you interested in hearing my proposal? Bodies begin to stink within an hour of death, and if it's warm outside, then it's quicker for the sour stench to leak out the flesh. So think about the steps you take in killing and be willing to consider the best. Be extra careful and grab an aerosol can of pepper spray to coat the pieces. The smell is unbearable. Coat the first layer of bag beautifully. That'll keep animals from tearing open the bag to get to the meat. Squirrels, dogs, and birds. Officers with dogs that smell won't find shit when they're thrown off the scent. You can hang a fuck upside down in your tub. Slit its throat from ear to ear to remove a large amount of blood. Most of it'll gush out on its own at once, but to get the last couple of pints drained, work his arms like pumps. For dismemberment, gentlemen, I recommend heavy-duty bone saws that cut through gentle limbs like pendulums. But if you want to take your time, don't rush it either. Cut each piece up like Pizza Hut pizza with a rusty cleaver. Then put each piece up in a freezer. Take out the trash in a couple of days. The stench of decomposition's meager. And make sure there's no incriminating papers in the bag. Letters, receipts, anything with your name, they'll trace ya. I know it's obvious, but you'd be amazed at how easy it is to be sloppy with this. Even the mafia slips. Dead body disposal. For those that don't know what to do after your foes are killed. Shit could get messy when the blood flow spills. You never know when you might need to know skills. And body disposal is no frills. Let's talk about death, baby. Disintegration of flesh, you'll see. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things and hacking up your meat. Let's talk about death, baby. Disintegration of flesh, you'll see. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things and hacking up your meat. Let's talk about death.
You're always going to have problems lifting a body in one piece. Apparently the best thing to do is cut up a corpse into 6 pieces and pile it all together. And when you've got your 6 pieces, you've got to get rid of them. Because it's no good leaving it in the deep freeze for your mum to discover.
There's more choices to choose, kid. Bury the corpse in the ground, bury it at sea, or the pieces get distributed. When using the ground, the shallow grave isn't allowed, cause the corpse will be found when the stench of it lingers out. Make sure it's 6 feet deep or more. Construction site work and fermented in wet cement is suspended beneath the floor. Using the sea as its potential sequentially, the sea destroys all evidence eventually. But make sure that you tie a weight to the body to keep it from floating around and being discovered by mistake. Drop it as far from shore as possible, otherwise it'll pop up at low tide or be seen by some fisherman's optical. Distributing body parts is riveting. I explained it in verse 1, forgive me if I begin again. A wood chipper turns the corpse into chopped meat, spread it all over your grass, then water it down properly. Within a few days the cadaver's fertilizer. Your advisors taught you ways of covering up murders wiser. Regardless how you try these methods, be careful with prints and rented equipment. Use cash and fake IDs. Dead body disposal, for those that don't know what to do after your foes are killed. Shit could get messy when the blood flow spills. You never know when you might need to know skills. And body disposal is no frills. Dead body disposal, are you interested in hearing my proposal? Shit could get messy when the blood flow spills. You never know when you might need to know skills. And body disposal is no frills. Let's talk about death, baby. Disintegration of flesh, you'll see. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things and hacking up your meat. Let's talk about death.
Then I hear the best thing to do is feed them to pigs. You've got to starve the pigs for a few days. Then the sight of a chopped up body will look like curry to a peasant. You've got to shave the heads of your victims and pull the teeth out for the sake of the pig's digestion. You could do this afterwards, of course, but you don't want to go sieving through pig shit now, do you? They will go through bone like butter.
from love, smiles, friends, and even from death.
seemingly ruin our tragedy crept in the name of
Lost in my eyes to his gaze brings blues to my skin. He knows I can't come. I feel him on both through your eyes.
All words about